All right, so we are trying to create unit 2C question for unit 2C. So I'll copy the question. From my outline, and I go to the question bank. I create unit 2C question. So call it unit 2C. Unit 2C. And the question is, what is 3 plus 3? What is 3 plus 3? What is 3 plus 3? So, what is 3 plus 3? So I begin to add the answers now. Answer number 1, 3 plus 3 is 2. Answer number 2, 3 plus 3 is 4. Answer number 3, 3 plus 3 is 9. Answer number 4, 3 plus 3 is 6. So answer number 4 is the correct listing. So I put 4 there. I put 4 there. And then I publish. Unit 2C question. I've published unit 2C question. So the next thing to do is to go to all quizzes. I think I have it somewhere open already. I go to all quizzes. So we can see under all quizzes we have unit 1 quiz already created. Unit 1 quiz already created. So I quickly create unit 2 quiz. So I call it unit 2 quiz. Unit 2 quiz. Unit 2 quiz. Sorry, unit 2. I've created unit 2 quiz already. Sorry. It's hold on 1 minute. I made a mistake. It should have been here under quizzes. So I click add new quiz now. Add new quiz. So I call it unit 2 quiz. Unit 2 quiz. Unit 2 quiz. Unit 2 quiz. So it goes on and on. I can say this is unit 2 quiz. So we're on unit 2 quiz duration. You can add the duration if you like. Auto evaluate results. Yes, we auto evaluate results. Number of quiz we take. Can make it 5. Can we take it 5 times? Post quiz question, quiz message. This message is shown to users when they submit their quiz. I say thanks for taking the quiz. Thanks for taking the quiz. Show results after submission. Yes. Add check answer switch. Yes. So we say it's a static quiz type. Now let's so it's a static quiz type. Yes. randomized quiz questions, so that when you come back the next time, it changes positions. The questions change positions. That's what it means. Quiz questions. So now let's begin to act the quiz questions. So pick the first one. Remember, the first one is Unit 2A. Unit 2A. So we type UNIT. It searches it. We've done Unit 2A. We add. So how many marks does it carry? We can say 30%. Okay. We'll add another one. Call it Unit 2B. It carries 30%. And then we'll add the third question. There are three questions make up Unit 2 quiz. The 3 questions make up Unit 2 quiz. So we'll add that one. Add that one. Say UNIT. It searches and it gives us Unit 2C question. How many marks? We can say 30 marks. You can see total marks for the quiz is 90%. Number of pages per number of questions per page. 1 question per page. 1 question per page. So we publish Unit 2 quiz. We publish Unit 2 quiz. So we have published Unit 2 quiz. So we'll go back to where we were creating remember we're still creating the course called 2D animation. Now we have under 2D animation, we have created a section called section 1, which is introduction. Now introduction has 2 units, which we have created, Unit 1 and Unit 2. So we're trying to put the quiz now for Unit 2. So it's Unit 2 quiz for Unit 2. So Unit 1 is introduction to 2D animation. Unit 2 is 2D modeling. So after the first unit, the quiz that I'll be taking is Unit 1 quiz. After the second unit, the quiz that I'll be taking is Unit 2 quiz. Yeah. So we continue. Prerequisite course. If there's a course that needs to be taken before this one, we add it here. There's none. Course we take. How many times can they take the course? It's up to the instructor. You can say 1 or twice. Course forum. We can create a forum for people taking the course. We create it. Alright. And then what else? Course specific instructions. If there are specific instructions you want to give for the course, you type it out, or you add it as a Microsoft Word document, or as a video or audio or PowerPoint or whatever it is. Course completion message. You can say, thank you for taking 2D animation. Thanks for taking course membership. Set course free for all. No, it's not free. Make first section free. Okay, if we like, apply for course. Students are required to apply for course, and instructor will manually approve them. Do not enable free. Instructor manually approves them. We don't want it that way. PM Pro membership, required membership level for this. So all these are the things: subscription duration, points during duration, and all that. So add whichever some other things changed here while I was trying to go back online. These things changed when I was trying to go back online. Okay, so that's that. So I think we have created. So now what we have done, if we look at the course outline, I've done introduction. This is our course name, which is 2D animation. I've set up the section. Like I told us, there are sections. Then under sections there are units. Under units there are quizzes. Under quizzes there are questions. So the section that has to do with introduction has 2 units, unit 1 and unit 2, which is introduction to 2D animation and 2D modeling. Then unit 1 has its own quiz, which is unit 1 quiz. And unit 1 quiz is made up of 3 questions. The same thing with unit 2. It has unit 2 quiz. It has 3 questions. Okay. So for the course of this training, I expect the trainee to continue with module 2, exactly what I did in section 1. I expect the trainee to handle section 2, which is module 1, and section 3, which is module 2. It's very simple, just exactly what I've done. So when you come to module 1, you can set up the units, which is unit 3 and 4, which is animation, timelines, and morphing. Then you set up their quizzes, unit 3 quiz, unit 4 quiz, which is made up of this and all that and all that. That's just to show us that it's quite simple. Okay, so now I now attach. Remember what I said at the beginning, that every course has to fall under a category. If not, it will not show. It won't show on our website, on our platform, on our portal. If it's not attached to a category, it will not show on our portal. These are categories. So categories are now made up of courses. Courses fall under categories. Courses fall under categories. Any category that doesn't have a course attached to it, that doesn't have a course under it, that means no course has been attached to that category. So we need to attach a course to a category. Okay, so let's say we can put our animations under design. Let's put it under design as a category. So let's go back. Let's go back to our 2D animation. 2D animation. If we're on the left, on the right hand side, we see course category. We need to pick a category on the right hand side. These are all the categories that we have created so far. These are all the categories. Okay, so I think we add it to under design, like we said. So when we do that, we now publish. So that particular course, 2D animation, is publishing. Now if we go back to the portal, 2D animation has been published now. It's been published. So if we go back to the portal and we refresh the portal, if we go back and we refresh the portal and we put our cursor under design, we will see 2D animation. Look at it there, 2D animation. You can open it to see. The animation. So this is it, the private course. That means it's a course you need to pay for. Okay, that's a course you need to pay for. So you can see the units now. You can see the section. Under the section introduction, we have unit 1. And remember we said the first unit is going to be free. You see, it has made it free here. We didn't set the time. If I set the timing, it will show us the timing. So unit 1 is free. Unit 2 is there. Now there's unit 1 quiz and then unit 2 quiz. Okay, so let's take a look at unit 1, which is free. So you can remember this was the video we talked about. So if you play it, That's the video.
Hello and welcome to the introductory lesson.
The video we picked from what we have online. Okay, I go back to the course. See, this is the section where everything is there. It's quite interesting. Very, very interesting. I tell you, very interesting. Okay, it's quite interesting. It's interesting. If we click on the question area and the quiz, all right, so we move on. So that is that for now. The quiz is not visible here because this student has not paid. He hasn't paid for the course. So if you pay for the course, you'll be able to see the quiz. You take the quiz, you click it, you take the quiz, it will score you. Okay, so that is it. That's that. Right. So I think that brings us to the end of the lecture on how to create courses, how to create a course under which we see how to attach a course to a category, and then how to create questions, how to create quizzes, how to break down a course into sections, and then sections, and then units. So with that, I will say thank you very much for being a part of this lesson. Thank you. God bless you.